we got to get on some of this stuff before it's too late. We skeptical of everything, for real, for real. And I'm trying to break some of those barriers. There's a lot of stuff out here for us. And like I said, I want to be that translator. So
what's up? Life of a hustler, gotta do it for mother, gotta do it for father, even though he act like a sucker. Life of a hustler, gotta do it for granny, gotta do it for brothers, even if they think I don't love them. Been getting active and hustling.
We are back at the More Action Podcast with another episode teaching you about something you can do with entrepreneurship, ways you can change your mindset. Obviously, we talk finances and credit, but my man Kevin here is going to explain to us AI and how he uses it throughout the day, throughout the week to help his business. Before you do that, though, go ahead and let them know, your information and what you do.
My name is Kevin Ewing. I'm right outside Baltimore, Maryland. I am a wedding and portrait photographer turned sports photographer. I was trying to pay bills. Photography not really the passion. I just was trying to get my bills paid, and so I learned how to do everything. Only thing I don't do is shoot babies. Like I don't do the newborn. You heard Shan talk about I needed a newborn photographer.
Yeah.
It's just
that's not true.
Yeah, that's not me. But you gonna see the maternity, you gonna see the wedding, you gonna see the sports, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I also own a photography studio. We got a podcast space in it. I got like 5 or 6 people running the podcast out of there right now.
Nice.
My wife and I are partnered on a podcast. It's called Hustle and Heartbeat, where we're both entrepreneurs. That's the hustle. We in love. We got the kids, the family. That's the heartbeat.
Y'all gotta check that out.
And so we shot 2 episodes out of the crib. A couple people liked it. When we got the studio, we ain't shoot no more.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I came down here to get this energy, get the culture, get the community. I invested a little bit of bread today.
Right.
And so we about to turn things up. I'm gonna go home with all this momentum, and me and my wife about to do our podcast real crazy, and then I'm gonna have a lot of answers for a lot of people, back at home. Because for me, I feel like I'm a translator.
Right.
I feel like I'm somebody that knows how to go and get answers for myself. I don't mind sharing.
Yeah.
I want to give it up. A lot of people need what we came to get.
And a lot of people don't take action. That's why I started this channel. You got to take action on the information we talk about. You can't just listen to us talk about it. And because Donnie Wiggins, she said, if you know something and don't do nothing with it, you're just as good as a person who doesn't know anything.
Don't know it.
Because it's like y'all sitting in the same spot. You may be smarter than them, but you have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, they said don't be addicted to the education and allergic to the execution.
There you go.
That was sweet.
Man,
that's sweet right there.
That's like a whole t-shirt. That's a couple of t-shirts. You can put the half on the front, half on the back.
Definitely.
Man.
Yeah, hold up. Which one of us?
Nah, I ain't gonna take it from you. You got that one.
Yeah, so
we did a couple of episodes back talk about how AI can fix your credit, right? So people talk about dispute letters, they talk about your credit report being fixed with AI doing all the work for you. But right now what we want to go into is how AI can help you in your business.
Yeah.
How are you using AI right now?
All right, man. So I use AI every single day.
ChatGPT, to be specific, is right what you were saying, right?
I brought up ChatGPT, but there's video AI. That's how I splice up all my clips. I do my short form content from my long form. Right. So that's really what I was about to get into a bunch of stuff. I'm glad we turned the camera on. So I'm using that. Canva. I don't know if you're familiar with Canva.
I'm familiar, but I haven't used
Canva. Has a lot of AI
inside
of it. I use Midjourney as well. I don't know if you're familiar with Midjourney. We're creating a bunch of images. Like there's so many different. I'll get into the ChatGPT. So for ChatGPT, idea generation. I was about to tell you that pod you just did when it came to what you say, real estate.
Oh yeah,
loans,
talking about real estate,
like
all types of loans and different ways to get your home. Or
you'll upload that and just copy and paste the link in your ChatGPT. It'll transcribe it for you. You can make a presentation from everything that was said on there.
Right. Yeah, me and Jarvis gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
I'm about to say y'all can share it. Y'all can do it however you want. But from like I said, idea generation, like whether it's the next 10, 50 topics you gonna do.
So AI, what? It didn't scare you? Like you didn't get a
It
little
ain't
nervous
going
the first.
nowhere.
It's not going nowhere. But you telling me the first time you used AI, you wasn't like, okay, hold up, let me.
I said, dang, this is scary. Good.
Yeah, scary good.
Yeah.
Scary good. Okay.
I'm like, oh snap! It gave me the answers I would have spent hours looking for in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Dude, it watches my videos in no time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this was an amazing video. Here's what you can give. So you basically would be like, man, what are 10 ways I can help people with this podcast I just did?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll give it to you. Like,
Ask it that simple, like how you just.
dude, whether you're answering emails, whether you need a Facebook caption, whether you need an Instagram post, whether you need a description or whatever, like, and it'll speak in your tone.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, that's a little too cheesy. Give it to me how I want it to sound. Like, cause I'm getting into ChatGPT. Yo, what's good? It's cat. Like, yo.
He said, I gotta pull up the phone and
No,
show him real quick.
because
I need to see it because what I want everybody watching to know is, like you said, AI isn't going anywhere. We're early in the stages of artificial intelligence, but you gotta imagine 2034. What's gonna be the norm 10 years from now? You know,
right?
Are you gonna be early to the game or late?
And so for me, I'm glad you brought that point up, because for me, I feel like, that real estate boom that they had, the internet boom. I was like 17, 18, like when stuff was popping off, and I felt like I missed it, and I really didn't want to be late on this. This is another like boom, and I'm like, nah, I love tech. I want to be a part of this thing, and so I just knew it's not going anywhere. It's the thing that is going to carry my children.
Mm-hmm.
All these, there's so many businesses being built every day off of this.
So what would you say, like thinking back, what was one of the first things you did with AI? Like ChatGPT, it's first week you're using it. What was one of the first things you did? And it was helpful, not just like you playing around with it. Like you did this and you noticed now you making a little more money or you got a little more free time. Like,
so I put it to you like this. If you search Maryland sports photographer,
okay,
my name pops up. My wife did blogs for the whole year in one day off of what we went on our site. So yeah, if you look up top Maryland sports photographer, my name pop up.
Yeah.
Off all the blogs that she wrote. So we're like, hey, can you give me, like, we basically put the link into my site and it analyzed the whole joint in probably 10 seconds. Oh, you're a Maryland wedding and portrait photographer. You're trying to transition into sports photography, blah, blah, blah. So she says, hey, can you give me, we got 26 weeks left in the year. Can you give me a blog for every week that'll go up? I want to schedule these blogs. It gives 26 topics. Oh, why sports photography is a lost art, blah, blah, blah. Hey, can you write this blog? It writes the blog, copy it, put it on the site, schedule it. August 1st, August 8th, August 15th, August 22nd, August 29th.
Man.
Like,
and you did all this in one day.
Man, my wife, she be getting to it.
Real.
And I mean, so that's where I was saying, like, she's the automation, she's the systems. Like, while for me, I love tech, so I never run from the tech. I'm like, it's here to help. Like, people didn't create it. Some people might have created it with ill intention, but for the most part, we're trying to improve and make stuff easier. Like, a lot of people are using the AI, to create the art. It's saving time creating the art when we should be using it on this other stuff to make time for us to make the art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good way to think about it.
That's that would be the first like big example where money came in. I recently shot a triathlon from somebody that came from New York. He just searched sports photographer.
Wow.
I'm like, hey, I'm not anywhere near where this is going to be, so I'm gonna have to charge you travel. Like, okay, I'm traveling too. Like, let me know what it costs. I'm like, dang. But
just
he only found me just because he looked up Maryland sports photographer.
Right.
He don't know what sports I shoot until he go to the site, but he clicked the link because it's the first thing that pop up. Most people, they ain't trying to do a ton of searching. They
now,
just
that's another thing I was gonna ask. Did you use AI to help you get, like you said, you're the first person that pops up?
Yeah.
So did AI help that, or is there
The
another?
blogs is
the
SEO.
blogs, right,
You want
because
to be SEO optimized.
SEO
So it says
optimized.
write me a SEO optimized blog to attract. So people were all right. So I'm from Harford County.
All
So one of the blogs was, you know, top Harford County locations, and so it'll say Flying Point Park, Havre Grace Lighthouse, Jerusalem Mill Village. Like it'll name these places because when people are looking for family photo destinations and they search this spot, my
Yeah.
site pop up because
Yeah.
my site has that in
the
you know,
blog.
in the blog.
Right.
Yeah.
So it all works. So AI, so technically AI did kind of help because by writing the blog so detailed, it told the internet where to place you and put you right at the top of people's search engines.
The name of my studio came from AI. Like we need an original name that speaks comfort, that you know, we want to take our name off of it in case we want to sell it. We want to build sellable, scalable businesses, stuff like that. And like, okay, you're in Harford County. Comfort is like a haven. You want to Harford Haven Studio.
Wow.
Yeah. So and then it's like, all right, what does Harford Haven Studio look like? What should be like? We help design. It helped design the logo.
Yeah.
Like so, we not running from it because it ain't like you're not gonna outrun it for real. You couldn't outrun computers. My mom was like, I didn't grow up with a cell phone. I don't need a cell phone. She carry a cell phone.
Now she carries because
Like,
after a while when people say, man, you know, we need to...
you like falling behind when you running from this stuff.
Yeah.
So man, we using it every single day. I'm encouraging people to speed up their processes, you know, enhance what it is that you do. You know, it's not going to do everything. I don't know if you might not have been in there, but it said the AI is not necessarily the cake, it's the icing. Like you still baking the cake. You still got to put the ingredients in there.
You still got to let AI know what to think on and
expand
on.
It's still going to be you. A lot of it is still going to be you. I mean, a lot of people was like, "Oh, it's not authentic. It's not true." But a lot of times nowadays, what is for real?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times it's like, I mean, they said it, reality TV, not even real.
It's not.
It's
just engaging. It makes you mad and it makes you yell at the TV, and they know that you're yelling at the TV, so they start fights that aren't even real. It's true.
Yeah, man.
Everything you're saying.
I don't know if you got any other questions when it comes to that, but
well, off the top of my head, artificial intelligence, you know, it is smart. Do you think at some point in time that it really will take over?
That's a great question.
It is the icing right now, but is there going to be a point in time that you think it'll be the cake and we're like,
I ain't gonna lie,
following AI robots around?
We are about to have robots in our crib. You know, we already have you know, different things in our house. I just seen they about to do the Ring Cam, and the camera is watching everything. They said you'll never lose anything in the crib again.
Because if you drop it,
if you put the remote fall between the couch cushion, you're like, hey, at 3:53, you was watching TV and it slipped between the.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like that aspect is, you know, a little scary.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, man. It does feel like we giving away a lot, you know, to these. And I kind of feel like it's too late because it's learning us. Like every time we upload a YouTube video, it's learning voices, it's learning inflections, it's learning you know, eye contact and stuff like that. So it is some stuff, but I do feel like humans figure out how to prevail. You know, you think of all the stuff over the course of time that we've had to really navigate through, and we've figured out.
If you think about it, AI is technically making human connection more important because, or I don't want to say important, more rare, because important, I would say, is moving forward, learning, you know, and if AI is the best teacher in 10 years, and you know, go to AI school or whatever and learn what you need to learn. But at the end of the day, we remember how the pandemic was. You still gonna want that, you know, human
it felt
connection.
Good.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, with this AI being released the way it is, Maybe it's a little bit of a test. How are people going to respond and use AI? How are we going to create schools in the future? I don't know.
Well, let me ask you.
It's your boy Brandon J, your favorite financial educator. Don't forget to subscribe to More Action Podcast. We talk about credit, business, and I have special guests that have already been on the show and that are going to be on the show. So don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and comment on one of my older videos. If you aren't following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that too. More Action Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, and for those of you who are ready to read, you tired of listening to me talk. I mean, I know I like my voice, but some of y'all may not like my voice as much. You may not like sitting and watching videos. Maybe you're a reader, an avid reader. So I want you to be ready for my book coming out, The Credit Curriculum. Never be confused about money again. We're talking about other people's money, where money comes from, how money grows, profitable strategies that you can use with the money you get access to. And that's just a little bit of the information in the book. So get your hands on a copy of my book, The Credit Curriculum. If you would like to pre-order it, you can send $10 to Brandon J Services on Cash App, and you'll be able to get your hands on the book for only $10. Okay, book's coming out very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to subscribe to More Action Podcast. It's your boy Brandon J. Till next time, peace.
Well, let me ask you. Is that part of the reason that you haven't used it, or there's been a hesitation?
Yeah.
Just okay.
Exactly. That's exactly why. I mean, I'm very impressed with AI, but I also keep looking at it like, man, if I give it information, I just gave it information. It's that simple.
What makes you feel like it don't already know about you through social media? And
the difference, I think, is because I choose what to post based off of who I think might see it.
Okay.
With AI, I tell AI everything because I'm just creating.
Okay.
So I just know that if I was using AI, I would be telling AI a lot more stuff than I'm telling YouTube.
I'm about to say I didn't give it really almost everything.
But see, what you're doing is opening my mind. It's like there's no reason to be scared of that because it's like, what is there to hide? I mean, it probably already knows.
I was gonna say, and that's kind of why I wasn't scared, because I feel like, man, we put so much online anyway.
Yeah, might as well use it to make us some money.
Yeah, it's like I'm tired of the struggle and everything, so I'm like, I'm gonna try to use it to my advantage, man.
It's an employee.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know what, you're gonna be afraid of it and still be upset. I feel like take advantage of it because it's there to be used as a tool.
Yeah. You'd hate to look back and be like, man, I could have
used the computer. I could have
been a millionaire.
He said it feels like I'm teaching people. I'm trying to convince people to use a computer.
Yeah,
in 1980, 1990, it's like, yo, you gonna need this computer, and now you about to put that footage on the computer. Like we don't even think like everyone has one.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about what we're holding in our hands has more power than I think it was a rocket ship or like the first rocket that went to the moon.
Yeah.
All of the machinery and power that was built to help that rocket blast off, they're saying that there's more power in these cell phones that everybody has in their pocket. Like the technology, they condensed it down that much. There used to be a room full of boxes and wires and stuff like that. Now we got that same amount of power in our cell phones.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Everybody in the world got one.
All right, so look, I can give you a live demo real quick.
Live demo, yeah. Go
All
ahead,
right, so we're gonna do this real quick.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what I'm looking at, as we do this AI tutorial here.
Right, so
because I haven't got ChatGPT myself.
All right, now look, this is the paid version. Okay, so hey ChatGPT, I need you to we're doing a live demo. Can you give a quick rundown on like who I am and what I do?
Sure, Kevin. You're Kevin Ewing, a top sports and wedding photographer in Maryland and a co-owner of Hartford Haven Studio with your wife, Megan Ewing. Megan is the founder of Think Big, Act Bold, an agency empowering entrepreneurs through innovative business solutions and digital strategies. Together, you focus on content creation, automation, and productivity. You're deeply involved in the local community, offering services like photography, podcast production, and consultancy. You also work on automating business processes to improve efficiency. Your ventures include various programs and projects, like the Bold Growth Blueprint and a membership program at Harford Haven Studio. Additionally, you're an advocate for entrepreneurship, emphasizing the importance of time and work-life balance. You share insights through podcasts and blog posts, aiming to inspire and support other entrepreneurs.
Hey, and that's crazy. Hey, look, and I like her voice better than Alexa's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we done. Thank you so much. Let's see what it do.
You're welcome, Kevin. I'm glad you like it. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Have a great demo.
Fire. Thank you.
She even got specific with the demo, like have a great demo. It would have been have a great day.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
So I mean, that's just a quick little run. That's why I say we gave it a lot, because we live our life trying to help, but figure this stuff out for ourselves as well. So I mean,
Yeah, no, that was awesome right there.
Yeah,
so
I
you
screen
said
recorded
that was
it and everything. I'll send it to you just so you can implement it in your joint. So, yeah.
But no, the mic picked that up.
No,
as loud as that was, our listeners heard all of that. Cool. And just so y'all know, there wasn't really much more than a thought bubble on the screen. Like it was just nothing more than that. But my question is, you said that was the paid.
That is the paid version. So there is a free version that will like give you a lot. Right now, I believe it's only 2 tiers. It's $0 a month or $20 a month. My wife thinks it's worth $20 a day.
Yeah, I mean, so you're saying $20 a month just now to that, because my mom, she has this AI software where she was using it to make her YouTube videos. Yeah, she made small YouTube videos about like the top 5 whatever. Yeah, and I don't think it was ChatGPT, because when she told me the price, it was like 200 and something. I don't know. Was it for the year?
There's a bunch of different stuff out there. If it's 200, it's probably for the year.
Okay, but so it's really not that much. It doesn't cost you that much.
That's not a big investment when you trying to. I mean, I'll throw it out there. I spent 5 figures on a mastermind today. Yeah. So I mean, $140 or whatever. $280, whatever. 12 times 20. I'm sorry, my math off tonight.
It's all good.
But it's you're gonna blow that on something you don't even care about.
And that's what I'm trying to get everybody watching to understand.
It's like more on these shoes.
Yeah, like $20 a month, or let's just say $300 for the year, to have basically an employee in your phone that can describe you to the T in any voice. I mean, I guess.
It's right now it's 4 different voices. Okay. That you can choose from. I like to talk to women, so I got a woman voice. There's 2 guys and there's 2 ladies. And I'm telling you, you give it what you want it to know. For real. Like, you don't have to get very personal. You can just, like, it didn't mention my children. Wow. It didn't mention where I live or anything like that. It just
that's what's up, man.
It's up to you what you want to do with it.
Hey, well, that was a nice little lesson for y'all. Get with ChatGPT, get with AI, incorporate it into your business. Okay, once you get into your side hustle and you start to notice, I'm not doing so well here. I mean, I might need to hire a guy here. I mean, really take a second and think. You might not have to, because that was, like Kevin said, just a little example of what AI could do. And that was amazing. I'm sitting here listening. I'm thinking right now back, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have AI do an intro for me. I could almost interview myself. Like, there's so many ideas that I thought of off of that.
And that's really what I'm trying to get to. Not only our age, I think we different ages. I feel like I'm a little older than you.
Yeah, but I'm only 27.
Oh yeah, I got 10 years on you. Okay. I'm 37. But the people that look like us, like, we skeptical of everything, for real. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to break some of those barriers where it's like, we gotta get on some of this stuff before it's too late, because we missing the boat. Like, we
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff out here for us. And like I said, I want to be that translator. So
Right.
I took a bunch of info that I've been learning. Sometimes it's a new language, but I'm delivering it in a way that, you know, I hope that it can be received.
Hey, no, yeah, you definitely helped me out. Got me thinking of a lot of different things because everybody's been telling me, you know, yeah, use AI. But when somebody uses AI in front of me,
showing you,
that was different.
Yeah,
I was a little different.
I thought that was a good idea, just to you know, look, we gonna do it right on the spot.
Right.
It knows, you know,
And
so
knowing what you do too and how it helped you
Right.
really helped me understand ways I could use it. You know, helping people understand credit. I mean, you're using it to help people.
You could go crazy with that.
Get their photos and everything. I mean, Jarvis, the interview I just did, you know, he could definitely use it with himself, you know, doing real estate. So that was what's up, man. If you want to go ahead and let them know one more time where they could find you at.
So it's Full-Time Kev on Instagram, Kevin Ewing Photo on Instagram, and Harford Haven Studio on Instagram. Oh, shoot. Hustle and Heartbeat on Instagram.
Yeah, check them out.
If you need photos, I do travel. KevinEwingPhoto.com. And yeah, man, I'm just here. I'm trying to serve a little more. I want my purpose to be less monetary and a little more everything else, I guess. Yeah.
Love it, man. That's another episode of the More Action Podcast, where we talk to people and entrepreneurs taking action. You know, we talk finances, we talk mindset. Don't forget to learn something. And once you learn it, implement it. Take action on it. Peace. It's Brandon J. All right, y'all.